1, 2, intro, 2, 3, 4. Instrumental. Bridge. All in.
So we are working on Again I Say Rejoice. This one's in the key of B. I've got my capo on the 4th fret. I'm playing mainly G shapes. There's quite a few chords in this song that are not in the key of G, so bear with me. The first chord is our G chord, G major. So we got pointer finger on the B string, the A string of the 2nd fret there, A string 2nd fret. Middle finger on the E string on the 3rd fret. Bottom E string will be your ring finger, 3rd fret, B major. And that's our first chord. We're doing the and I'm playing it with my ring finger actually on the B string and pinky on the bottom E string. You can do either way though. And then it goes to an F major chord, which is pointer finger holding down the E and the B string, 1st fret, middle finger on the G string, 2nd fret, ring finger on the D string, 3rd fret. And then C over E, which is just our C major chord with that top E string open. So you got pointer finger on the B string, 1st fret, middle finger on the D string, 2nd fret, ring finger on the A string, 3rd fret. And you play that open. And that's the progression pretty much for the whole of that intro and the verse is so you got your G, 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 G. Sorry. I'm playing the bridge. There we go. F, C, G, 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 F. And then you're into the verse. G, G. So that pretty much repeats that first half of the intro as the verse. Now, at the end of the intro, you don't go to the C over E. You hold that F before you go right to the verse. Yeah, at the end of the verse, it's got a little, like a G minor-ish chord that, but it's kind of like a walking chord, so we won't worry about it. So then we got C minor. So I'm playing a bar chord. Let's do it like this. Use these 3 fingers and do middle finger on the B string, 1st fret, ring finger on the D string, 2nd fret, pinky on the G string, 2nd fret. Now that's our A minor, but we're gonna slide it up. So you go to A minor, slide it up 1. That would become A sharp minor, then B minor, C minor. So I'm barring off that 3rd fret, and I've got the A minor shape. So that's our C minor. And then we got a D minor. So to do that, you just take your C minor and slide it up 1 whole step or 2 frets. And then for this, I guess it's an E. I've got the chord chart in B in front of me, so I think it's an E flat major. I'm just doing pretty much what I was doing for my C minor, but I'm picking my pinky up. And then I'm going back to the F. So, anytime you see that E flat major thing, I think that's what it is. I'm playing that right there. And it'll sound fine. Then to your F, yeah, and then your chorus is a G, C over E, an E minor, which is just the A string and the D string down on the 2nd fret. Then our E flat chord, F, G, C over E, E minor, A flat chord, then F. back to that progression of the, and you're back to your verse. Yeah, so those are the chords of the verse, and the pre-chorus and the chorus, everything will be the same. You have a little bit of a build-up going into that first chorus. It's a da 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 chorus, and then the second pre-chorus you do double da 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 da. You double the build-up. The chorus chords are the same all the way through. And it gets different where you go the instrumental. So you do the da-na at the end of the chorus. And then you're doing a G minor chord. So I'm playing a bar chord. Let's do, just like you would play your E minor. But if you were playing it with these two fingers. So play your E minor with those two. And then we're going to slide up 1, 2, 3. And bar off the 3rd fret. That's your G minor. So really for this bridge, you could only play that and it would be fine. You know, let everyone else do all the work of all the crazy walk downs and all that. You just play that rhythm, just lock it in like you don't have to hold it down the whole time. A little secret. You just push down when you're playing. Otherwise, your hand's gonna get really tired. So lock in with that rhythm that I was playing on there. Ba, da, 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 like that. You can do the little walk downs. I played that a few times, and really that's just the same chord shape. You just bring everything down a fret. So we went from G to F sharp minor, F minor, and that's pretty much the whole of that bridge, except for when you get to the little tag part, and that's where you bring back your C minor and D minor and the E flat kind of chord. Your chorus. So just really lock in with what I'm playing there. Every other bridge will have that walk down in it. So you go through the entire bridge, and then the one after that will have the walk down. Then you go C minor. Yeah, just make sure you're locking in with that. I'd go through, play with the video I sent where I'm covering it, and just play that G minor chord. Sorry, I may have said B minor, because that's what it is in the original key. But G minor. Ba, 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 and lock in on that. As far as, maybe play that walk down. Just the G minor, F sharp minor, F minor. You can play that. But the other funky chord with all the sharps, I wouldn't even worry about it. I'd just come in right on that downbeat. Your tag, you know those chords, we went over those. The chorus has a little dropout. So you play a normal chorus, and then after that one you have a and you drop out after that down on that chorus, and then you come back in. Rejoice in the Lord always. You can play that walk up. It's a G, A sharp. You can play that if you want. You don't have to. So I'd probably just just mute the strings on those other chords with the inversions, just to keep it easy. And then come back in on the rejoice on the G. E minor. This chord that we're playing for the E flat, which is really kind of just it's kind of like C minor shape. F, G, E minor, or E minor, or E flat shape, then F. And then the refrain is pretty much the chorus progression, except when you get to that rejoice with the big walk down. Once again, I just put my hands over the strings and let everyone else do that walk down, because that's a lot of chords to play really fast on the guitar, and it's just easier if you just dun, 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 like right with them. Add it, so you're adding something to it, like a little percussive element. Dun, 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 dun. And then come in right there. That's where you come back in on that E flat-ish thing. C minor 7. And then you're back in on your little G minor. And then you pretty much repeat the same thing. You have a walk up there on that chorus dropout. So after you get to the end of that bridge, you're building on that D minor. So you're dun, 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 dun. And then you don't hit the G on that dropout. So you end it on a dun, 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 dun. And then you stop on the D minor there. And then rejoice in the Lord. All bum, 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 bum. I did that walk up. So it starts with an E minor. And then F minor, just slid that shape up and barred off the first fret, and then slid up one more fret, and then I'm to my E flat shape, then F. So rejoice in the Lord. Again, I say rejoice in the Lord all the time. So it's E minor, F sharp, E flat, F, chorus. C over E, E minor, that E flat, F, G, C over E minor, then E flat, F, G. For the refrain, it's kind of the same. And then for that walk down part again, I would just do that. Dun, 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 and come in on the E flat chord. That's how I would do it. Once again, leave out those the walk ups and all the funky chords in there. Don't worry about it. Just mute your strings and just. They're kind of on offbeat, so you might be doing up strums. So like, then you bring your chord in. You end it with a G. This one is not super easy. This one and Nobody Like You, Lord, have probably been the two most challenging that we've done so far. So take some time, lock in on it, play with what I did, and try to match the rhythms that I played, and most importantly, listen to the metronome, listen to each other when you're playing as a band, and make sure y'all are locking in real tight with each other. Have fun with it.